Good afternoon. My name is Phil Sample. I am the founder of the 4820 Live Peace Initiative. Historically, the 48205 zip code has been dubbed many of negative things, from the RedZone to the 4820 die. And just, being a part of that madness and coming back, in a spirit of bringing it full circle, we're rebranding the community with 4820 Live. It's a campaign, a rebranding, man. We tagging everything with it. We got, a lot going on and just trying to create an environment where violence just can't happen, So with that being said, it's a coalition of groups, organizations, community people, business people.
Hi, my name is Sandra Turner Handy, and I am the director of the Denby Neighborhood Alliance. But more importantly, I am a member of the 4820 Live Peace Initiative, and we're working together with our residents to bring back our community one block at a time.
My name is Maisha Griswold, and I am representing Camp Restore Detroit. We are proud to be a part of the 4820 Live Peace Initiative. We want to make sure that we create or help create a neighborhood that our community members can work, live, and play.
So when you think about community violence and gang violence and intervention, it's impossible to have a conversation with a young person who's hungry, right? So when you look at Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of human needs, right? Before you can get to the the higher thought things, you have things like shelter, right? And clothing and food, right? So we couldn't do this work without resources, right?
What up, though? My name is Evie Jordan with S&D PJ Housing. I deal with women returning home from prison. I'm a proud member of the 4820 Live Peace Initiative on the east side of Detroit. I am the resource coordinator for this organization for anybody returning home from prison, jail, or on tether. So if you have any problems and need any type of resources, please give us a call.
So when you take a weapon of destruction from a youth's hand, the question is, what do you replace it with? So with that being said, we have the Landscape Academy, where the youth come in and they learn how to not only take care of the community, blight removal, but they're learning a skill set and they're making a wage at the same time. So we couldn't even think about this without alternatives. This is my man, Anthony Smith. He runs the Landscaping Academy, and I'll let him tell you all about what that is.
Okay, my name is Anthony Smith. I run an organization named Everybody Eats that feeds the community. I'm also the leader of the Landscape Academy, where we take the youth out of the streets and we give them something else to do. Right now, we're cutting grass, cleaning blight. We're doing things in the community for the block club. We're also training them in construction skills.
How you doing? My name is Devin Hicks. This has been my I say 7 months for working with the Landscaping Academy. It's been a blessing on part of my life. Helped me to focus on God, to know God, to believe in God. These have been my brothers, my role models for so long.
We're teaching them drywalling, electrical, plumbing, all those things. And we also take them on trips. We try to let them see something outside of the neighborhood, so they can see that they can be anything they want and go anywhere they want. They just put their mind to it and get out these streets.
And then we have the 4820 Live Radio Patrol with George Preston. And basically, it's our elders, man. They moving around the community, they reporting blight, stolen cars, illegal dumping, not trying to be the police, but just, taking care of the community, man. So you see our cars out there rolling.
Hi, my name is George Preston. I am the coordinator for the 4820 Live CB Patrol, Community Patrol. What we do, we'll ride through the community and observe anything out of the norm. We'll document it and we will report it to the appropriate agency. We don't get involved in anything, we just observe and report. And we are just citizens that live in the community, going out just to be the eyes and ears. And We're always recruiting. We're looking for people that live in the community that want to be involved. We serve two purposes. We want the people in the community to feel safe when they see the community patrol riding by, and also we want those that are committed to wrongdoing. We want them to see that there are eyes and ears out here so they can see that we're here.
Yeah, and you know, when you think about radio patrol and simple things, man, like block clubs, you know, when everybody is on the same page, you know, community is happening. It's hard for violence to happen. Again, when I saw a block that was unified, doing positive things, planting flowers, I went to the dead end block where the light was broken.
Block clubs are an important feature in this 482 Live Peace Initiative. When we create block clubs and organize our community, our residents become committed and invested in the safety of our community. And this is a very important prevention tool that we're using. In fact, Michelle here, she started a block club.
I did, most recently within the last couple of weeks. I talked to some of my neighbors, we canvassed the neighborhood, and we were really surprised about how many people who were interested and willing to do so. So we did a cleanup, and it just really took off. People who we thought wouldn't participate cleaned up. So it's a great idea, and it's actually effective. It works.
And Michelle talked about removing blight in the community. When you remove blight, we have to remember that crime hides behind blight. And when we remove blight, we open up our community for residents to be able to see what's going on and become a part of making sure that our community is safe for all of our members.
And if you're willing to start a block club, if it's something you're interested in, feel free to call the number below, and we'll be more than happy to assist you.
So in most of the community violence or GVI models, you have a spiritual component. A lot of these young people, you know, they call, you know, they current state of mind demon time. You know, there's a lack of a spiritual or moral compass, right? So we bring in the spiritual component as well. Not in a denominational type of perspective, but just spirituality in general.
My name is Pastor Malcolm Griswold at Reformation Church Detroit, right here on the east side, right here on 6 Mile. And the role that the church have when it comes to community violence and intervention and gang activity, those are spaces that she should be involved with, that we shouldn't shy away, that we should engage in that space, because I believe that the church has the answer that the world is asking for today. So yeah, the church, we should definitely be involved, man, when it comes to gang activity, drug activity, human sex trafficking, whatever, man. The church, we have a voice that's, especially the black church, historically have been boots on the ground for many, many years, and we need to keep that prophetic voice going to this new generation.
So yeah, again, this is about bringing every component of the community together. You know, when you look at intervention, you know, my son was in the 1st grade. He's coming home asking me what different gang signs mean, right? So, you know, we got to get in front of this thing as early as the 1st grade. So with that, you know, we got the homework house with Miss Claire and the hardcore hitters, right? Looking after the babies, and we go in and we talk about bullying and gun safety and what to do if you find a weapon, etc., etc. Because again, you know, if they being exposed to it, we got to speak to it.
We're in a little house, and it really is a little house. We made this little house, we turned it into a classroom setting. We have books, we have things that you can color with, we have things that you can create with. I want to let you know that this is a program that gives people the incentive to want to be more of what they want to be, to reach their dreams. Even if it's starting with reading, we do a lot of other things. We write. A lot of people don't know how to handwrite. We do technology. We work with snacks and healthy eating. We let the young adults and the participants give us ideas of what they would like to do and what would make this program be even better. and grow and strive, so as they reach their goals, they'll be able to go farther in other areas of their life.
And so, you know, elders, the youth, the clergy, and then, you know, the business component.
What up, y'all? It's your man Dink Dawson, aka Chef Dink, aka Coach Dink. You know, we right here outside the Green Mile Grill, right here on Gratiot and Lyndhurst. Man, you know, we all through this area, man, born and raised. Helped destroy it, now we trying to help bring it back. You know, we had our time out here doing what we was doing in the streets. Got involved from that, though. Now I'm a chef, still coaching, and we trying to get this area back together, man. It's not no longer 48205 or die. It's 482 Live, man. We building businesses in the neighborhood. We trying to provide jobs for the youngsters or for, you know, the neighborhood itself, bringing some money back to it. Took so much out of it, now we trying to get something back in it.
So just bringing all these components together, man. Going into the schools, dealing with the youth, going into the, you know, the facilities, juvenile facilities, the recreate, wherever we can find them, right? And just bringing this thing, you know, full circle in a holistic approach. And we hope that with time, you know, again, we just create a new environment. I remember the 4820 Live, I moved there, you know, from Chicago my last time. It was a beautiful place, you know, it wasn't no vacant lots. It was, you know, blended families, Asian people, Caucasian people, and it was beautiful. So, you know, we have hope that it can once again be what it was.